The Supersport All-Stars personnel for today. They're sporting two Zimbabwe players, Daniel Nyuki and Frederick Ganyapu, both playing a good basketball at the moment. Also ably assisted by Supersport Gumbi. He's the captain of the side today and a very solid player. And the AmaWheelaBoys, a late addition is Jack Mkhotsi at number 6, but Rakatsing Moletti, the speedster, and Tandili Zonke, also a very quick man on the basketball court, and captained today by Sasol Dumond.
These are the people in charge, the match officials for today. In the middle, Natasha Anono. On the left of screen, it's Charles Foster and Wayla Fakadu on the right, and Kevin Smith joining me in commentary. Tip-off time here at the Vodacom Mandeville Lindor Centre, and we should be in for a very entertaining match. The team in blue in possession right now are the Supersport All-Stars, and they've already taken the lead with a fantastic opening, and they're up against the AmaWheelaBoys, the Sasol AmaWheelaBoys. They in the green, playing from right to left on your screen. So the All-Stars with a very, very quick basket. And Kevin, on paper, it doesn't matter if you're an All-Star or you're an AmaWheelaBoy. This should be a very, very exciting game. Tandili Zonke, one for the crowd, just to open the response.
Yeah, it should be a real humdinger, and hopefully it'll turn out to be the spectacle that we expect it to be.
So most players in green would think that they've secured their place in the national side, and the emphasis there is on think, because there's still an opportunity for some of they in the blue to force their way into the side that will be announced in a couple of days' time. Tandili Zonke controlling from the top, thinking about the shot and then just pushing it to the side. And how about that for saying great decision. Fabulous basket from Rakatsing Moletti. So Moletti slides it in. Tandili Zonke there for the pickup. And Zonke looks like he's come to play.
Yeah, Sasol Dumond there setting up the screen, but decided to move it around.
Shane Williams to Tandili Zonke. How about that? This is basketball at its best. 3 shots taken, 3 shots scored. Shane Williams. Back to the top of the key, Moletti. Wow.
Yeah,
what a shooting
and,
display.
Zonke seem to have the eye in.
Ganyapu doing very well. The Zimbabwean number 14 having a very good outing in the Super Series, and that is Ganyapu.
Yeah, he's been practicing his shooting a lot by the looks of things, because he is doing very, very well.
Gumbi.
He's getting his pass off Gumbi, but falling out the chair, and Ganyapu putting the basket down.
The likes of Retief and Zipamandla Gumbi, but they've come out to play. They've come out to prove a point. And of course, they'll be ably assisted by a couple of Zimbabweans on the court, Ganyapu, Nyuke.
Yeah, certainly, Andy. And this isn't going to be a gimme for the AmaWheelaBoys by any stretch of the imagination, as we see Ganyapu putting that basket down.
Moletti thought about a shot. Shane Williams, left-hand side of the court, decides he'll go for the 2 and takes the 2. Easy as you like. Good to see relaxed shooting. Very impressive percentage. Coaches will be trying to give just about everybody on the bench some experience in this game. It's the kind of game that you use. Samanga Mbele is also on for the AmaWheelaBoys at number 15. Basket opportunity here. Tall man, second attempt. Does he hit a third attempt? He certainly will. And that one finally drops. AmaWheelaBoys.
Yeah, Daniel
not able to.
Danny was fouled in the process.
Rakatsing Moletti just holding out. Excellent basket by Mbele. Two-points lead, just on 2 minutes left in this first quarter. And as I've alluded to, it's gone like a flash when you've got this standard of basketball on display. And there is the leveler. Simpiwe Ntambo. Mzaleni, one of the danger men, always to watch out for. Fantastic shooter, particularly from the top of the key. Dumont comes away just to be met by Daniel Nyoke. The shot goes up from Van Niekerk. Shot goes down from Van Niekerk. Happy coach. Mzaleni still in possession. The slight number 5 through to Jaco Van Niekerk. Van Niekerk attempting the quick shot, but there's a very good correction, and it was taken by Samanga Mbele. High ball picked up by Mbele. Mbele very quickly out. Mzaleni just scooting his way around. Van Niekerk seeing an opportunity on the right-hand side of the court. Samanga Mbele off the glass. Excellent basket.
Yeah, doing what he does best. Samanga Mbele gets himself into position. He's a tall man and he uses it well.
Mzaleni adopting the playmaker position at the top of the key. And this is Shane Williams back to Mzaleni. Mzaleni faking the shot. And suddenly there's a very open opportunity, and this should be safe as houses is. Sipamandla Gombe, with all that experience, is not going to miss out on that kind of shot. Molete. Rakut Singh Molete to Mzaleni. Mzaleni, there is the change in the score sheet. Great setup. Coach will be very happy with that. 2 from 2. Msini Mzaleni playing some great basketball today.
So AmaWheelaBoys put in from the side.
16 seconds left in the half, and there's 16 seconds to try and plow at least another 2 points out of this very fertile ground. And that's exactly what they've done.
So the AmaWheelaBoys beginning to stamp their authority on the match. But 43% shooting average at the 2-pointers, they won't be happy with that. And the All-Stars definitely won't be happy with their 29% average. Turnovers, 12 for the All-Stars. That's feeding the AmaWheelaBoys nicely.
Jaco Van Niekerk doing his very best to hold Monometsi out. It's come to the other side of the court. Nobody wants it. Tandile Zonke realizing that he's got a little bit of space to move. And it was well picked up by Mzaleni. Gave it to Mbele.
So that basket is actually going to count. Looked like it was a bit late, but conference between the officials confirmed that the basket counts. One shot to come for Mbele.
I saw some frantic signals from the bench, and the basket, you're quite right, did count. Unfortunately though, the follow-up free shot was missed, and there's another very good steal on the line, and this time Tanzili Zonke has an open shot at the basket off the side.
Normally you'd put money on Tandile Zonke putting that shot down.
Yeah, but he was well supported there by number 7, the burly Jaco Van Niekerk. And the ball finally does find its destination by hook or by crook. How about that for moving the ball around the key? And that was a very well worked basket. It was all started off on the left-hand side, found its way to the top of the key, and then some great play by Monometsi to finish off a slick move. So that was a suicide pass from the side from the Supersport All-Stars. An opportunity well seen. Great play by Tandile Zonke, getting that ball across to Jaco van Niekerk, virtually forcing a foul, and that was called.
Yeah, so Ntulana.
Yeah,
The party there for the All-Stars.
and Ntulana was probably sold down the river. He was right on van Niekerk at the time. That's how you take the free shots. Looking for a full house is van Niekerk, shoots short.
Yeah, gonna have another one because Ntulana crossed the line too soon.
So corrective measures are required here from Jaco van Niekerk. Give it a little bit more air, and he does exactly that. So in a one-point game, that would have been a criminal offence by the men in blue to cross that line, because van Niekerk was able to take, and it'll be recorded as 2 from 2. Supermandla Gumbi is being watched very, very carefully. And Supermandla Gumbi just reeling back the years. Tandile Zonke proving that he can do exactly what Supermandla can do. Remember, Supermandla Gumbi and Tandile Zonke, former national players together, and both just shooting brilliantly from the side. Tandile Zonke choosing to go it alone. Great chair control.
Yeah, showing he hasn't lost a yard in speed.
He certainly hasn't. Samanga Mbele. And suddenly the Sasol AmaWheelaBoys starting to put foot to the pedal. Yeah, and this game is just a real good showcase of the talent that's available. So changing the combinations, giving everybody their chance to shine.
That's got to be a foul. Don't know why it wasn't called earlier. Daniel Nyuke for the All-Stars. That'll be shots.
Samanga Mbele on the line. Excellent first shot. And like clockwork, just repeated exactly the same. Off the wrist, through the elbow. And suddenly the AmaWheelaBoys are back on song. Imzalene pivoting his way around Marcus Retief, coming through one man and just popping it over for Cecil Dumont. Dumont knows that he should have put that away. Mbele goes back to the top. Imzalene, he's going to put the long shot up, and why not? Very reliable on the day is Imzalene, and as I've said a few times, don't worry about the stature. AmaWheelaBoys. Imzalene playing at the top of the key as the playmaker. Samanga Mbele trying to force his way through, but Daniel Nyuke fouling. There's that shot again from the top of the key. All the time in the world. Suddenly there's 20 points the difference. At the break it was 10. So the AmaWheelaBoys, the Sasol AmaWheelaBoys, have really extended themselves and started to make things happen in this third quarter. Good interception from the Supersport All-Stars. Supermandla Gumbi seeing the top. Ganyapu not going to make any mistakes. Four from 7. So Coach Dumont on the sidelines, still not as happy as perhaps she could be.
Samanga just picking up that offensive rebound and making no mistake with the shot.
So 20 points the deficit at the moment as we find our way into the final minute of this third quarter. And here's an open opportunity, great play, perhaps too much work being done, but it was finished off anyway by Siphamandla Gumbi. It kind of seems that the players, the strong players that haven't had too much game time, they dead certs, they're in the side.
Yeah, I think so. It seemed to be going that way because we would have thought that we've seen a lot more of Shane Williams, but I think he's pretty much cemented his side.
Yeah,
his
Shane
stage.
Williams, Tandile Zonke, we haven't seen too much. We've seen that we would normally, and there's Shane Williams back on the court now, so maybe we'll see an acceleration in the scoring. Siphamandla Gumbi did very well there, manages to get it off to Ganyapfu, and Ganyapfu making sure that the ball does get across the line. Well played basket, deserves to be 2 points. Fantastic flow, absolutely what the doctor ordered. Daniel Nyoke, for me that's the basket that really proves that South African basketball is alive and well. Shane Williams missing out.
Well, that is the problem with these guys who sit out for a long time. You know, they do come on the court very cold.
Second attempt from Williams is good. So Ganyapfu, he's being well marked though. He's got Moletti on him. Ganyapfu getting it to the tall man Daniel Nyoke, and Nyoke not able to convert.
Yeah, looks like he was fouled in the process.
Kevin, we're seeing it again. Daniel Nyoke needs to work on his follow through on his shots because he's pulling his wrist back, and at the last second the ball is losing direction. Well, he got it right on that occasion, but a tall man like that should never miss. Marcus Retief looking for options, and he was very lucky that that found its destination, but it's just been taken away ever so casually by Cecil Dumont, who says, I'll take a piece of that.
Yeah, I think he was expecting a foul to be called because he sort of sat there and was expecting the whistle to blow, and then nothing happened.
And in a flash and a blur, Shane Williams takes another 2 points. And that all started with the most casual of steals.
Easy intercept there from Tandile Zonke. He's just angry with himself that he couldn't control it more.
So Tandile Zonke able to calm himself, and he's had a good outing today. Led from the front. Take a look at that. Ganyapfu. 5 from 9 for Freddie Ganyapfu. And Mbele sets Mzaleni on his way, and that little underhand flick shot, not this time. But rebound taken by Tandile Zonke, and they can start that all move again. Monametsi at number 11 is back on the court. That's how you take the free shot.
And just a correction there, that foul was called on Siphamandla Gumbi, but it was called on the wrong person. Second shot going down.
2 from 2.
But the foul was actually on Ntambo, and the board has been corrected. Ball was never going to get to the basket. As soon as it left his hand, you could see it was going nowhere near.
Jaco van Niekerk. So Mange Mbele just sailing literally into the eye of the storm and scores the basket. Well, somehow that pass found its destination, and the All-Stars needed to convert that. But it looks like it's going to be too little too late now. Cecil Dumont with probably his easiest attempt of the game and makes absolutely no mistakes. Wife happy, coach happy.
Yeah, easy take there.
It was easy as you like, and Jaco Finico sat there a little like the Statue of Liberty, just held his hand up. Nothing happened. Well taken basket for the All-Stars, and that was converted there by Sipa Mandla-Gumbi.
Yeah, Monometsi, he's having a good game today.
He's had a very good game today, apart from that long flat shot that went nowhere. Here's Tandi Lizonke, back to the top of the key, Mzaleni. Mahotsi is back on the court.
Yeah, clumsy foul there from Ntorlana. Simanga Mbele.
In fact, I alluded to Jack Mahotsi being on the court. He is in fact still on the bench. And Simanga Mbele continues with the free shots. What a great display. It's the Supersport All-Stars. Will that be the final basket of this particular game? Well, we'll know the answer to that in the next 10 odd seconds. Mzaleni pushing it out. Tandile Zonki knows that the clock is ticking. That long shot goes, but it's very short.
Monometsi fouling him in the process.
So with a couple of seconds left in the game.
Both teams again on collective fouls in this quarter anyway.
Simanga Mbele. It almost looked like a replay of the first. Consistency is what is needed on those free shots.
Well, as expected, the AmaWheelaBoys prevailing over the All-Stars, but it wasn't a free ride. Look at the All-Stars shooting stats, 17 out of 49 on the All-Stars, and 35% for the AmaWheelaBoys. A lot of turnovers from the All-Stars. That gave the more points to the AmaWheelaBoys. The points analysis, 17 out of 49 and the 2-pointers for the All-Stars. Only one 3-pointer attempt and 1 out of 13 attempts of the free throws. And 3 3-point attempts for the AmaWheelaBoys and 10 out of 22 for the 1-pointers. And the All-Stars game leaders, Ganyapu with the points, Daniel Nyuki, Gumbi and Jim all doing their on-court antics there, giving them a lot of assistance. And Simanga Mbele doing a lot of the work for the AmaWheelaBoys.
Lydia, a really entertaining game there, but getting down to the business end of what today was all about. You had the Sasol AmaWheelaBoys, essentially the nucleus of the national side that would probably go to Morocco in the Paralympic qualifiers early in 2020. Some of the players on the All-Stars side, they've also knocking on the door. Tell us a little bit how that's all going to work and your thinking as we move towards those very important qualifiers.
Yeah, Andy, today was a good game. We won the game. I'm still not impressed by their shooting. We're putting up the shots, but it's not counting. So that's certainly a key that we have to work on now going forward. So by the end of September, I have to give a squad of 16 names that has to go to SASCOC and to all the other parties involved. And then from that 16, at the end of November, we will pick the final 12 that will be going through with us to Morocco.
And what preparation will come in after that final selection? I assume loads of team training camps and obviously you've got that December break, which always is a little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah, we have practice sessions after the Supersport games now every weekend. And then I think we still have 3 camps left and a mid-December camp as well and beginning of January. So hopefully they won't go all out over the holidays.
Now, as a national coach,
you've really come a long way in a very short time when one considers the experience of previous coaches. And how are you feeling right now about that road to Morocco and the responsibility that you're going to have to carry on your shoulders?
Like I saw today, it's a lot of work. It's hard work. It's not easy. But I believe in my guys. I know we can do it if we work as a team. So we all just have to step up and do what's necessary.
Results for the day's play then. The AmaWheelie girls gold, 46/34 from the AmaWheelie girls green, and in the men's game it was the Sasol AmaWheelaBoys 58/35 by the Supersport All-Stars.